Hello and welcome back to FactorioMMO's community playthrough of Krastorio 2 mod pack. This is episode 36 and today I'm joined by Mylon
Howdy.
and Gaffer Decay.
Hi.
Yeah, and as you have seen, last time we finished the station for the glass. I set up the train, everything's running. I had to double up the belts here because that was not being fed fast enough. But one of the things we're gonna do at the start of this episode, we're gonna set up finally steel delivery into our base. So I have that train station set up. Let's check how many trains do we have. Yeah, we have only one.
Mylon, I don't think it's a good idea to use bots to ferry sulfuric and nitric acid like literally all the way across the map.
It's fine. The nut bots aren't doing anything anyway.
Yeah, but I would like to not kill the server. And we have everything on trains.
I would like to actually make progress. And I have to spend forever, making another train.
Well, you
another 10 train stops.
Well, you copy paste them. That's how you make it work better. But anyway, we need to ramp up the production. As I said, we need to do circuits, and that's you're not gonna do that with bots. We need absurd amount of it, so we're gonna have to put them on the trains to transport, and we already have the researched the next level of belts, so that's gonna make it faster.
We've got 24,000 green chips in the logistic network, and the machines are idle.
Steel, so that's steel loading, full cargo, station, steel, base unload, empty cargo, go train, deliver me steel please. Okay, this is limited to a wagon, so that's actually good. And let's see how we should inject it. So we need to inject it somewhere here and just follow the glass.
Would anyone be opposed to me building an EMA site production processing facility here?
We definitely need it.
The only question is, that whole area is kind of reserved for circuit production, so I think you're better off going somewhere there, because we're gonna scale this the electronic components. We're gonna have to scale all the circuits. I think that space is best reserved for that for the time being. Yeah, so I would say like either up there or up there. Like there's enough free space, and there are train lines already put into place.
Oh yeah, I think I'll do the easternmost one.
Why is this not working? Oh, we are seriously low on sulfuric acid. We are extremely low on sulfuric acid.
Yeah, I think we need a second crude oil processing plant.
Well, you can deconstruct that wall at this point. Just make sure the belt goes through and just use all that space for crude oil production.
We actually don't need the belt. The belt just terminates here.
That's on the upper side. This is being split and goes to the outer wall on the west.
Oh, right, that belt.
Yeah. So just.
Why don't we build a train stop for filling the belt? And then we can get rid of silly stuff like this.
Well, nobody wanted to do it, so be my guest if you want to do it. Okay, I
That's why I like
moduled up
bots.
this side of the production for oil processing, so that should also help. But yeah, we need to make it proper beacon setups at this point. So that's also on the list. Oh, no. Let's run it from here. Go underground. Underground. Yep, that's done. And let's run it. God damn it. Let's run it. And here. Oh, I judged that almost perfectly. This power pole will move. It has no choice. This belt will do this instead of a squiggle. So I need to route it basically to that area. And go underground. Oh, that's a perfect distance. Good. That rubber port is suspiciously unneeded. Is what the train is Gaffer?
Yes?
Yeah, get off the rails, please. Don't park the locomotive at the stacker. That's a passing lane, and it's needed for these free stations. Otherwise, it's blocked. So use the stacker.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, use the stacker, please. Let's put the big thing. The big kahuna doesn't fit, so let's put a medium passive provider in here. And that should be it with our steel supply in the base. Yeah, this can go and be full. Okay, bots, can you please stop delivering steel from that space? Yeah, that trickle has stopped. Good. Okay, we have steel plates in the network, in the main base. So now the bots are not gonna do that whole flying. God damn it, where's our smelter? Yeah, we are completely out of mining here. Anything, we can just stick some speed modules into all of that and be done with it. So that needs completely deconstructed. Yeah, go into one place. This goes into deconstruction. Actually, this is all not needed anymore. This rubber port probably is needed, so we will connected somewhere here. Deconstruct these belts.
Oh, what the heck? This wasn't hurting anything. Why'd you cancel it?
I didn't cancel anything.
Like, at least we could get some quantum research servers going and start processing these science data that we have.
What are you talking about? I have no idea.
Someone deconstructed my chests here.
Well, honestly, with that distance, it should be a train, or the production area should be somewhere else.
All the distance matters is the wind-up lag. It's not that big of a deal. For the scale that we need to make a few quantum research servers, I don't think we need to mass produce it just yet. Or more specifically, we can at least have something to get our quantum research servers before we start producing, so we can make, say, solar panels. It's like the difference between a prototype and mass production. Right now, we just need the prototype.
Yeah, we've kind of been following the temporary is the new permanent, kind of. So that's why people are reluctant to
Well,
do that,
I mean,
and not build.
when we need enough volume, I'll do that.
We kind of are behind anyway on the volume production. We do need it. Yeah, that's kind of been our problem. We build a small, and then we have to fiddle with it and scale it. So it's time.
Right,
It's time to build properly from the like.
No,
if you build
our
something,
problem is
beacon it.
size.
Yeah.
None of our expansion can be expanded because all of these train tracks are in the way. One of the advantages of bots is that it's very easy to scale it up bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's why we have the new areas that we have captured. That's why we should put the M.I.R.V into production, launch it into space, and start killing biters en masse. I mean, that's the whole point.
Alright, start producing some M.I.R.Vs. Start capturing some territory.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure this is mined out first. I need some beacons. Can I have some beacons, please? So, that's. How do you get them? Yeah, that's the clearing. Yep. This needs to move. So that's like that. That needs to go like this. use a Will I use a substation here? Substation. I should have them. Substation. Yeah, it exists. Okay, let's put it on the bar. And okay, so upgrade planner, upgrade this, upgrade this whole thing. Make sure it works like that. Good. So this should, yep, that works. That will mine it out. Have some here.
I'll have to go for 2 minutes, by the way. I'll be back again.
Yep. So this is to mine it out too. Put this thing here. Let's run it like this. Let's maybe do this and run it into the second smelter. Sure. Upgrade planner. Upgrade plan this. And we can put down a splitter there, so it will kind of balance the outputs. Okay, so at least that's gonna mine all of this out. Oof. Okay, our sulfur situation is still not good, but at least we have some going. Yeah, basically lack of petroleum. So this helped a little bit. That's low. This is yeah, this is balancing the output already. You know what? We can do. We just can do this, and it will speed it up significantly. And the same thing on the other side. This. No. Like JD, by the way, are you still here or already not? So this is done. Okay, let's reconfigure our module inserters. Make it free productivity modules. And upgrade them to full productivity.
And back again.
Mm-hmm. That. Okay, so that covers everything. Same thing here. Put it here and here. Okay, I beaconed that setup, so hopefully that will produce somewhat of a petroleum flow.
The crude oil sure is bouncing around a lot. Do we even have enough raw oil?
Crude oil? Well, we have 25k in the tank. We might be at a point where we do need some additional one, but it's not like we are lacking the crude itself. At least it's still enough.
Alternatively, if we end up being very low on petroleum, we could do light oil cracking and then start making some of our rocket fuel out of sand.
We've got this.
Well, the rocket fuel actually is backed up and we are not using it anyway. We're not really producing it. So that's not really the problem. It's more just, yeah, crude oil processing. We actually might need to... Okay, I need to go into oil area and do some pumps and stuff. Do we produce steel pumps? That's the question. Steel pumps. Can I has a stack? No, we don't. So steel pumps require engine units, gear wheels, beams, steel pipe. All of which we have down here, including engines here. Go here underground like this. Engines we can just pass through like that, and we are lacking steel pipes. Do we produce steel pipes at all? No. They just require plain old steel plates, which we can also easily pass through here like that. Okay, steel pipe. And this output to a box, passive provider. Let's have 2 stacks. Yeah, steel plate, 15 steel pipe, 05. Oh, this is actually 05 crafting time, so it's actually okay. Let's have it like this. This is going to be our steel pipe. And this is never gonna grab fast enough for it to deplete, so that's gonna be our so we want we can use long-handed inserters. So this is 1, 2, like that. So 1, 2, that, yeah. Okay, go here, and this is gonna be our steel pipe underground production. Okay, so that's it. And I need to connect our steel just connect it there. Ground output to here. Yeah, there's never enough underground pipe. Honestly, there's never enough. Okay, so I automated the steel pipes, and I suggest just using them going forward. Don't use the regular pipe at all. Now, I need to inject steel plates. Where are so they are coming from here. It's kinda a box. God damn it. Logistics boxes, please give me one. So this should not do it, so it's coming from here. We don't need this provider anymore. We can just have this. And let's upgrade this. Underground. output side of things. So that's there. So if I want to inject, I need to come through. Yeah, that goes the other way around. Comes here and ends up feeding this whole thing, which we can actually just reverse. Let's go. Reverse and belt. Reverse that belt. And have this be like that. Go underground. Reverse the flow. Reverse. Continue work. No. No. Reverse. No. God damn it. Oh. Okay, that's fixed. Okay, so that means the flow of steel plates is gonna go up, and hopefully that's gonna be enough. Have output here, yeah, that's enough. Go underground here. Okay, so that's working. What's the... Oh yeah, it also needs plates. Yep. This is fast enough, so this is just gonna produce that. Okay, let's set these requests to 0. I don't need any more of this pipe. I will set up like 100 of this type of pipe. I want about 100 of this type of pipe. But everything else, the bots are gonna just upgrade from the base. Okay, this is building up nicely. Yeah, it's honestly that's not enough, but at least it's somewhat working. I don't really have the ability to add a second belt in here. So this is just why does this not go? It's a full cargo. Oh, the stations are disabled. They are disabled because they are full. Hmm. 38, 87, 83, 95. Now, uneven drain. Well, that should actually be okay. Anyway, this is gonna be it for this episode. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.